As a part of the home remedy treatment, we can use some ingredients from the kitchen shelf and make them into some homemade packs and can apply on the skin and the hair to keep them healthy and glowing. For the treatment of acne at home, we can make a homemade pack with 2 tablespoons of sandalwood powder, 1 teaspoon of sulfur powder and 1 egg white. Mix all of them and apply on the face. Avoid the areas where the acne is there. Leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, then dab it with some cooling juices like the cucumber juice or the potato juice and wipe it off gently. Do not rub or scrub because that can cause the rupturing of the acne and that can lead to the formation of the acne scars. For the treatment of the pigmentation and the discolorations, we can apply a homemade pack with 2 tablespoons of oatmeal powder and add in it 1 teaspoon of the wheat germ powder and 1 teaspoon of the almond paste, 1 teaspoon of honey and 1 egg white. Mix all these ingredients and apply. Then leave it on till it dries up. When it dries up, we can dab it for the dry skin with the milk and for the oily skin with the juices like the orange juice or the sweet lime juice and remove it in a circular movement of scrubbing clockwise and anti-clockwise and then wash it off. We can do this treatment twice or thrice in a week for the treatment and also the prevention of the pigmentation. For the treatment of wrinkles, we can make a homemade dal pack. If we take 2 tablespoons of the white urad dal paste and add in it 1 teaspoon of raw milk, 1 teaspoon of honey and 1 teaspoon of almond oil. Mix all these ingredients and apply on the skin. Let it tighten on the skin so that it tightens and uplifts the skin. Then dab it with the milk and remove in a scrubbing motion of clockwise and anti-clockwise and then wash it off. Use it twice in a week. It will give the tightening to the skin and also the upliftment to the skin. For the treatment of sunburns and tanning, we can use the fruit packs which can be easily made at home. Take 2 tablespoons of the papaya pulp or the banana pulp. Mash it nicely. Add in it the milk. To give the consistency to this pack, we can add in 2 teaspoons of the oatmeal powder. Apply a base layer and then after a gap of 5 minutes, apply a second layer on top of it. This way, with a gap of 5 minutes, we can apply 2 more layers on the base layer and then let it dry and dab it with the milk and remove in a circular movement and wash it off. Do this treatment on every alternate day can be a good treatment for the sunburns and tanning and will also prevent any kind of skin allergies when we go out in the sun. Oatmeal powder is an excellent scrub for the treatment of blackheads. If we take 2 tablespoons of the oatmeal powder and add in it 1 teaspoon of the orange juice, 1 teaspoon of the orange peel powder and 1 teaspoon of rose water, mix and apply and then rub on the skin in a circular motion. Helps to remove the dead skin and is an excellent exfoliator. There is another pack that can be used for the exfoliation and also for the removal of the blackheads. In 2 tablespoons of wheat germ powder, add 1 teaspoon of the tomato pulp, 1 teaspoon of honey and apply when it dries up. For the dry skin, dab it with the milk and for an oily skin, we can dab it with any seasonal fruit juice and rub it on the skin in a clockwise and an anti-clockwise movement. Then wash it off. Helps not only to exfoliate the skin but will also remove any kind of tanning or discoloration which has been caused on the skin. Can be used twice or thrice in a week. Many ingredients can also be used from the kitchen shelf for the treatment of various hair issues. Like for the falling of hair, we can make a mixture of dry powders of 2 parts of neem powder, 2 parts of brahmi powder, 4 parts amla powder and 4 parts of henna powder. When need to be applied, if we are taking 1 cup of the mixture and add in it 1 egg white, mix it and apply on the scalp and also on the hair. Leave it for 45 minutes and then wash off. Is not only an excellent conditioner for the hair but will also help to strengthen the roots and will give the thickness to the hair and thus treat the falling of hair. For the treatment of graying of hair, we can use the herbs from the kitchen shelf as a routine which will not only treat it but also act as a conditioner. In 2 parts of harar powder, if we add 2 parts of amla powder and 2.5 parts of henna powder. When need to be applied, make the paste with the amla water and apply for 45 minutes and then wash it off. It will prevent the further graying of hair. There are many home remedies that can be used in our day-to-day life for the treatment of various skin and hair issues. Also, we can collect some simple ingredients from our kitchen shelf like ginger, garlic, cumin, turmeric, cardamom, cinnamon and use them in our healthy eating which will help us to have a long life and a healthy life. Not only that, it will help us to move towards a healthy living. A positive mind and a healthy and a happy thought process will help us to keep a healthy body, mind and soul.